Hey, this is Ark. Just doing a post-commentary of a tournament battle I fought in. This is for the Awesome Taco Gaming Guides tournament. I think that's his name. Right here, I'm playing as the Oda. Got 2 Great Guards, 3 Chevrons. Got 3 Bow Monks, 2 Nodachi, or sorry, not Nodachi, Naginata Samurai with 2 Chevrons, and 5 Katana Samurai with 2 Chevrons. My opponent, Mr. Matsuda Tadashi, I think that's his name. 2 Bow Cav, 2 Great Guard. He has a hidden Katana Cav over here. 3 Chozukabe Bow Warrior Monks. 2 Matchlock Samurai? Yeah, Matchlock Samurai. 5 Katana Samurai. His general, I think that might be a historic general, I'm not sure. And a couple, 2 Yariash. The map we're playing on is Crossroads, and I guess the Cav engagement right here. And as always, you know my philosophy on Cav. My Cav is for taking out the opponent's Cav, and that's it. You'll see later, I don't. There's a hidden Katana Cav right here. I don't find out about that until it's too late into my lines, and then basically, you know, a couple seconds later, battle's over. Yes, I do lose this battle. As always, I am not the best Shogun 2 player of all time. He still has his 2. I took out his 2 Great Guard because my guys had more Chevrons. This guy's 4 now. Got to rank up. Basically, I'm just gonna try and take out his Bow Cav because in my thought process here is he only has 2 Cav left. I have 2 Great Guard. If I can take that out, it's an even fight. I did not equate the whole matchlock, and I kind of forgot how much matchlock really tears apart your troops. I mean, I thought, you know, my Naginata Samurai would be able to hold him back, but it just tore into him. But that's later in the battle. I'm kind of dancing around his spear units over here. I am happy though that he didn't completely camp on this. I think the only bit that he was actually on was like this very back end, which thank you to my opponent for not doing that, because that would be completely unfair battle to just sit on that hill. I just hate facing opponents that just sit there. It's going to be obviously very easy for me to take out these Bow Cav with Great Guard because, well, you know, Great Guard kills everything. So I'm just wearing down his units. Again, I don't know about this Katana. So just keep that in mind, is this is all I see of his Cav. He's chasing after me with his Yari Ashigar, which is a, you know, good thing in case, you know, I turn back to go on, you know, hit his forces from the back. So, you know, good move on my opponent right there is chasing my Cav with his Yari Ashigar. I later on found out when I also saw Awesome Taco Gaming Guides video, seeing the Katana Cav here. So that's why he was kind of moving me towards here, is so he can bring this Katana Cav out and basically take out my units. So great move on that part. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's what he was trying to do, which, you know, yeah, probably pretty good. That was a pretty good move. Kind of just dancing with his Cav here. I think eventually they might come out. My units are getting pretty tired, but again, you know, you've seen if you've seen any of my videos, I always talk about how my Cav are for taking out the opponent's Cav and nothing else. I do see here, he charges me with the thing. He does shoot me with matchlocks, which I don't care, because this is, in my opinion, at that moment, that's all he has. I don't care about these Yariash that are charging me. I don't care about these matchlocks that are shooting down at me, because in my thought process at the time, I won the Cav fight. So, again, this is one reason why, if you haven't noticed, I don't do live commentaries. Also, is, well, for one, I tend to have a very bullcrap attitude. Not really, but like say like, oh, what the hell? How did that happen? Because I just don't see stuff until I watch it again, and there's all kind of weird, you know, funny stuff that happens. It's like, okay, that was bullshit. Okay, no, he had a freaking rocket launcher. Okay, so, you know, that's why I don't really do live commentaries that much. So that's why I don't want to do it with the tournament. Plus, I was really nervous about this one. I was talking to friends too, so I mean, I didn't want to like hang up on them. And I was listening to my awesome music, aka the Portal 2 soundtrack. Pretty sick. Dog. Anyway, right about here, we're gonna start the bow engagement. I was hoping to get a nice volley off, first volley, maybe to, you know, hinder his bows a lot before he can take down mine. Fortunately, his are Chozokabe bow warrior monks. So basically, they're bow warrior monks, but they're Chozokabe, which I wish I was the Chozokabe in this battle because I use bows a lot. I love bows, and I'm using the Oda, unfortunately, because, you know, that's what they chose, that what got randomly picked, and they're with Ashigaru units. Only thing is, I don't use Ashigaru units unless it's a small fun battle. So that was a bit unfortunate for me. I actually activate whistling arrows to try and damage morale. I just before recording this though found out that apparently you put your guys in stand-in, your general in stand-in fight, and not only does he give a morale boost, he also apparently gives a reload boost. And so not only that he had a better morale, he was also able to fire faster than me. And so that really helped. And, well, they were Chozokabe bow warrior monks. Right here, Great Guard charged in. I was just kind of maybe tried to distract some of his bows or something, you know, off my bow warrior monks. Maybe try a charge, but, you know, this Ashigaru, so I'm like, okay, screw it, I'm just going to attack. Again, Cav unit right here did not know about it. That's why I charged in. If I would have known about that unit, I would have just brought him over here and waited till he charged so I could counter-charge him. Again, now he has the Cav advantage. My thought process, I'm not looking for Cav because he hasn't showed any other Cav. And so I'm thinking, oh, easy. You know, I just have to beat him in the melee fight. And as you can notice, I have a hugely superior melee component to him with chevrons and well, my Naginata chevron units. But the one thing I did not take into account, though, with my advantage is the Matchlock Samurai, which totally shred my units. If he did not have that, let's just say, if he wouldn't have had those Matchlock Samurai and I wasn't able to take out the katana, I probably could have defeated his melee component, just because we have the same amount of katana. Mine are more chevron, which gives me a small boost, but it's enough of a boost. You know, if it was a let me put it this way: if it was a straight-on melee fight, no bows, no cav, no, you know, no nothing, I would have won, obviously, because, you know, my guys are a little more chevroned and I have some better spear units. So, I mean, that's, you know, that's just kind of a fact right there. Unfortunately, you know, he did have better bows than me. He also has Matchlock, which I probably should have brought Matchlock, but that's just not usually in my battle. You know, my plan of building my force or whatever. I mean, picking those two Great Guard was like a huge step for me. I never bring lots of really good cav to a fight. I bring some good swords, some good spears, good archers. I usually never bring cav. The reason why I bring so many spears, though, is because I don't want Cav to attack me. This Naginata Samurai, I probably should have brought him up. That probably could have helped. Unfortunately, just about soon here, I did get my attack order, so yeah, they're not just like charging in there. These Matchlock are just ripping to shreds, those guys. He does charge his Katana Cav. He does not have any chevrons, but right here, completely unprotected Katana Samurai. That it just devastates them. Let's see, after the charge, he takes out, that was 40 units on the charge, destroyed my morale. Now these guys are gonna start, oh wait a second, my friends aren't doing so good, so they're gonna be a little edgy, and by this time it's too late for my Naginata Samurai. These Naginata Samurai are already routing, my Katana Samurai are gonna rout. And now this guy is going 2v1, and he also has a cav unit. It just kind of fell apart. Like, huge props to my opponent keeping that cav to strike at the correct moment. That really helped his fight. Also, he charged the remainder of his warrior monks and my general, which apparently are really good. He also rains fire with his Matchlock Samurai. Again, good game to my opponent, very good opponent. I did learn a lot about classical battles and tournament battles from this fight, so this was a good loss. Some of those losses where it's just like, you can't do anything about it, you're gonna lose anyway. But this battle, I could have won if I didn't make some of the mistakes I did. Probably just too nervous about a battle, but what can you do about it? Anyway, I'm like way far into the screen or whatever, and I'm just talking over nothing now. So again, good game. Thank you, Mr. Awesome Taco Gaming Guide, for doing this tournament and letting me go in it. Yeah, and so have fun.